guys, it's Mal, and today I'm going to be showing you all of my American Girl doll books. I don't think this video has been done before. I don't know. If it has, I've never seen it. So I thought it would be really cool to show you guys all of my American Girl doll books. I do not have every single American Girl doll book. Well, I would like to get all of their books because ever since last August, I've been reading them. And, like, when I was little, when I collected dolls, I had no interest in the books. I just want the books just to have the books, you know, like, because to just be a part of their collection. But, like, I never read them until, like, last August of 2017. And I'm like, oh my goodness, why haven't I read these? These are really good. Now I have a interest in the books as well as the dolls. So now let's get started! So the first book set I'm going to show you is Miss Molly's. So this came with my Molly doll. I bought these as a book set off of Amazon. It came in a book set. I couldn't find the book set like with these covers, so I had to go with the Present Company covers, which, you know, if I wanted to find the ones with like this color, it was like $100. I'm like, I'm good with just paying $15. But these are really good books. I have read her series and I have seen the movie, and the movie is kind of like, it's kind of nothing like the books, I would say. And don't get me wrong, the movie is great and the books are great, but I would prefer the books over the movie, if that makes sense. These are my Samantha books I have. I have the Pleasant Company Samantha Meat book, which came with my Samantha doll that I got off of eBay. I bought this book because I didn't think that my eBay doll that I got, Samantha, would come with a book, so that's why I got this book, because like it was during that time. And then this came with my Be Forever Samantha doll. I have the second and fourth book. I do not have the third one because like I said, I was collecting dolls when I was really little, and so every time I go to Barnes & Noble, I would try to get my mom to get me a new book, and like she got me 2 new books that day and they didn't have the third one, so I was like, I'll get the fourth one instead. So these are my Kristen books. This is the book I bought at Barnes & Noble because my Kristen didn't come with the book, so I got her book. And then these books came from Craigslist, and I have not read Kristen's books yet. These are my Felicity books. I have this book came with my Felicity doll when I bought her off American Girl back in 2010. This came with my Felicity doll that I got in October 2017, and the book is such in terrible condition. Like, I'm gonna have to flatten it. I don't know if you guys can like. The rest of these books that are Pleasant Company I got off of Craigslist. I told the girl I didn't want the first meat one because I already have the first one, so I just got the rest of them. So I have read Felicity's stories. I have seen the movie, but I haven't watched the movie recently after I read her books, so like I can't tell you guys how the movie is compared to her books because I haven't watched it recently. And I do love Felicity's stories. If you haven't read any of the American Girl books, I recommend you do so because they're really good. I have the first Meat book of Addie. I have not read it though, and it's on my reading list. The next book set I have is Safinaz. Yeah, I do. I have 2 of the Meat books I got from American Girl, and then the one came with the book set because I found the book set at a flea market years ago, and I have not read Josefina's books, but they are on, all of these books that I have not read are on my reading to read list. Yeah, next doll books I have is Miss Kit's. One of the Meat books is from when I got Kit, and then the other came with the Kit book set. I don't know, I think I got Kit's book set from my birthday one year. I'm reading the 3rd book out of the series, that's why I have a bookmark in it. It's just like a paper, like a folded paper that I use as my bookmark. I'm currently reading the 3rd book out of the series, and then I'm going to move on to 4th and then 5th and finish the whole book series. So I'm currently reading Kit's series, and let me tell you, it's so good. As of the 3rd book, it's really good. The next book I have is Miss Kaya. I have not read Miss Kaya's books. So the next books I have is Miss Julie. I haven't read her book series, and I don't know really why I have 2 of the Meet Julies. The next book I have is Miss Rebecca's. I have read this book, and I want to get the rest of her book series since I have read the first book. The next books I have are Marie Grace and Cecile. The next books I have are Caroline's books. I have read the first and I have read the second one. I thought I had the 3rd book, but I guess I don't. But anyways, I have read the first and second one, and the stories are amazing. Hopefully I really want to get the rest of Caroline's book set so I can finish reading her book set. The next book sets I have is Miss Mary Ellen's. I have read Miss Mary Ellen's books, and they are really good. The next books I have read is Miss Melody. Next we have Miss Nenea's books. I have read Miss Nenea's first and second book. Okay, so like I tried to read the 3rd book, like her journey book, but like halfway through I was like, I can't do this, like I'm done. Next I have Miss Nelly book. I have not read Miss Nelly's. After I read Samantha's book series, I'm going to read Nelly's book, so that's my plan, okay? This is Miss Elizabeth's book. Surprisingly, I have read Felicity's books, but I never have read Elizabeth's book, so I'm going to have to read Elizabeth's book. This is Miss Emily's book. I have read Miss Emily's book, and I liked it very much. Next we have Miss Ivy's book. Now, I have not read Miss Ivy's book, but after I read Julie's books, it's my plan to read Miss Ivy's book. So, I'm missing Miss, Ruthie's. I'm missing Ruthie, the book, Ruthie's book. I don't know where it's gone to, so that's why there's no book on the screen. So, now I'm going to show you all my Girl of the Year books. So, this is Miss Lindsay's book. This is Miss Kaylee's book. After I read Miss Lindsay's book, I'm going to be reading Miss Kaylee's book. This is Miss Marisol's book. I haven't read Miss Marisol's book. Well, I haven't read any of the Girl of the Year's books, so just gonna put that out there, but I know it's gonna be good. This is Miss Jess's. This is Miss Nikki's book. I thought I got her second book, but apparently I don't have her second book. I don't know. This is Miss Mia's book. These are Miss Chris's book. I think I tried to read them when I was little, but I was like, put it off to the side, put it off to the side. Because, I wasn't into reading the American Girls books when I was little. I don't know why. My parents would always try to get me to read them, and I would just be like, no. These are Miscellaneous books. These are Miss Kenai's books. These are McKenna's books. I have not read McKenna's books, but I have seen the movie. This is Sage's books. Next are Miss Isabel's books. These are Grace's books. I actually have two because I have two Grace's dolls. These are Miss Leah's book. Next is Miss Gabby's book. And now we have Miss Luciana's book. This is Miss Tenny's book. This is Miss Z's book. I haven't read it, but I know I'm going to love it because it's American Girl. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.